Scorpio, this is me yawning apparently. This is your weekly for May 11th through the 17th, and you're going to be my last one for the night. Okay, that just hit all of a sudden too. But Scorpio, that could be what you're feeling like right now. This is your weekly for May 11th through the 17th, and I'm still putting out the daily, so thank you for your patience. I'm trying to get this longer form content out too, but yeah. Let's see where you're going to be sitting at this week. It looks like you're going to be getting what you want, but it's not going to bring you too much joy. There's still something that you're dissatisfied about at the end of the week because someone has this, it's almost like no matter what you do, no matter what you tie yourself to, somebody else feels like they have a right to decide how you should feel about it. And they have decided a long time ago that you should not feel happy about anything that you're involved with. This could be a controlling mother figure, an overbearing mother figure that's like, it doesn't matter how good the person is that you're with. It doesn't matter how good the job is. It doesn't matter how perfect any one point of your life is. That person is going to have something to say about it. Because they're codependent, Scorpio. You might not be on them, but they feel like they need to make someone feel something, and since they feel as though they can't give in a certain way that adds positivity to anything, like they're not perfect, so nothing that they add to your life is going to add any kind of opportunity or perfection or make anything better for you. So instead they're just like, well, there's this wrong with that, and like, he's really not that handsome and you could do better, and she's really not that pretty, or she's pretty but she's dumb, and he's attractive but he's not going anywhere. And it's like someone is sharing shallow observations based on their insecurity. They don't want to get involved too deeply with anything, so they're picking it apart first, and they're almost hoping that by picking it apart, they even if it's not a conscious decision, Scorpio, like, they can keep you to themselves. And this doesn't even have to be a personal relationship. This doesn't even have to be a controlling mother, like I said before. This could be someone who is in the feminine energy at work, like whether they're male or female, it doesn't really matter. But someone who's like, well, if you really want that job, well, I don't see why you want it because you're doing so well in this position. And there's a lot of this and that with that position, and it's really not long term, and it would start you over on your benefits and everything, and there would be all these issues with your 401k, and you would change your job coding or whatever, and there's a lot of problems with that. You should just stay where you're at. And they may even feel like you're chomping for their position, and they don't want you in the position where somebody else can see how valuable you are. Now that part right there, where someone doesn't want you to be seen for how valuable you are, or how you can be, or how adaptable you are, whatever this is, whether it's at work or whether it's socially or whatever. It's just like they want to control how you're being seen, how you're perceived. And I don't think the devil is your enemy here. I'm almost seeing someone coming up and looking at you like that, with the expression that the devil has on their face, like they're not going to trust this person's opinion about you. They don't want somebody else's opinion about you. They want to have their own opinion. And what this other person has been saying does not match up to what they're seeing. If anything, it feels like the devil is on your side, and even if you think it's someone who is your enemy who's going to hold you back, I don't think that's the case. Instead of being someone who can restrict you, it feels as though this is someone who wants to see things like tactilely as they are, and in their element, because this is, the devil is still a Capricorn card. And that's someone who seeks stability and seeks seeks financial, or not financial, but foundational stability, whether it's finances or relationships or whatever. They seek something stable that they can build something up on, but they're going to come off as your enemy. Where in reality, it's this person over here, this whoever this Queen of Cups is, regardless of their gender, they may be misrepresenting you. And I don't think that this Nine of Cups is necessarily you either. I think it's this person. I think it's really this person here that's going to find that you are in a position that they didn't see you in, and that they're not going to have that kind of control over how it is that you're seen. Because water and air can be used as corollaries for mirrors, right? And it's almost as though you are being seen in a way that, yeah, that makes more sense though. Like this Queen of Cups is trying to control how it is that you're being seen, because the devil can be controlled too. And they don't like how it is that you're reflecting on them. Like they're not getting what they want out of that too. Because I'm reading this all over the place from different angles and stuff too. So bear with me, Scorpio, but it seems like that's necessary right now. And I think if the Nine of Cups is for you in this position, is you're going to get something that you didn't know that you wanted. And you're not necessarily going to see it as the gift that it is, but it's not, because it's not a gift. It's not a wish that you consciously made. It's a wish that you wanted to be in a more stable position where you could feel as though you were yourself, and you could really strengthen your position. And that's what this devil is going to end up helping you with somehow. Because that silver chain tying you two together, tying these two people together, is almost as though this Queen of Cups is deciding how it is that other people view you. View your performance, view your productivity. And she may have even been taking credit for some of your productivity. So, yeah. It seems like you're going to come out on top this week, Scorpio. So, be on the lookout for some beneficial changes headed your way. It's going to happen because of someone that you think is not on your side. And I'm not saying that they're on your side particularly. They're just making observations. This devil is not someone that's making anybody do anything. This is someone who's just saying their piece. They're making an observation and they're saying their piece. As above, so below. And what they see is what they communicate. So, if you're being observed this week for performance, or if you have some some kind of outside observer coming in, even if you don't know about it, and they're coming in like a secret shopper or something like that. It's going to be beneficial for you in the end, I think. So just do what you do and do what you do normally. And for some reason, I want to say that this person may be trying to get you to do something the wrong way. And you're going to question them whenever they say, I want you to do it like this. I want you to work in a department that you've never been in. I'm something along those lines. And when you're questioned about it, you're not going to have problems being upfront about whatever's going on. So as long as you are very straightforward with what you have to say and you don't second guess yourself, you're going to be better off. But Scorpio, this has been your weekly reading for May 11th through 17th. Thank you guys for tuning in and your patience. I'm trying to get better at these, but things happen and they don't always line up the way that they should. So thank you for tuning in, and I'm still doing dailies, so please tune into those, and I'm going to be trying to put the monthlies up here soon. So thank you guys very much for tuning in, and I will see you next time.